Okay, welcome to section 1.2 part 1, where we're going to be looking at how to evaluate powers. Before we get into the evaluation process, let's go and look at what consists of a power, what parts make up a power. So an example of a power is 9 raised to the third power. Alright, so we can see this whole piece right here is our power, and it really consists of two parts. We have the 3, which is our exponent, and we have our 9, which is our base. So in order to evaluate a power, you want to look at your base, and you're going to multiply that base by itself the number of times represented by the exponent. So we're going to take 9 and multiply it by itself 3 times. So 9 raised to the third power is the same thing as 9 times 9 times 9. And when you evaluate that, you get 729, because 9 times 9 is 81. 81 times 9 is 729. And you've successfully evaluated that power. We're going to look at 2 more examples, including negatives, because the negatives tend to throw off students. Alright, so a second example is going to be the opposite of 4 squared. So when you're evaluating a power, you do not include the negative in the power if there are no parentheses. So here parentheses do not exist. So essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be applying, get my highlighter here, we're going to be applying the 4 squared. That's what we want to evaluate. And after you evaluate 4 squared, you will apply the negative to that. So let's expand this. Alright, since parentheses don't exist, I'm going to put the negative outside, and I'm going to say, okay, my base is 4, and I'm going to multiply it by itself twice, because that's what my exponent tells me to do. So I've got the negative on the outside here. So I'm going to evaluate 4 times 4, which is 16. And now I'm going to apply the negative to the 16, and my answer is negative 16. Let's contrast that with this problem, where we have negative 4 squared. The parentheses now have included the negative, so this piece right here is my base. Alright, it includes the negative, whereas in the previous example, the base was just the 4. It did not include the negative. So we know the exponent tells us to multiply the base by itself, in this case twice. So I'm going to take negative 4 and multiply it by negative 4. And we know when you multiply 2 negatives together, you get a positive. So negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. So in problem 3, we get a result of positive 16. Problem 2, we have a result of negative 16. And that's evaluating powers.